Hello, I'm Mark from Robot Productions, and this is the video show. Today I want to talk about podcasts and why I think they're really good for your marketing. I think the best podcasts are all about really good conversations or telling a really interesting story. Those are the podcasts that I listen to. The one problem I think with podcasts is that people sort of sign up for one, they think, oh, it's going to be a really good idea. They do one or two, and then they sort of let it slide. And they don't do it again because either they run out of time or they don't see a huge immediate reaction. And I think with podcasts, you've got to sort of sign up for the long haul. You've got to keep going with it and slowly build your audience with it. It is a really effective way of building trust as well. I talk about trust in nearly every video I make. But this long form content helps you build trust because people will sort of watch or listen for a long period of time. They'll start to feel like they know you. They can hear your tone of voice. They can see you on the camera for a long period of time. And it really does build your credibility. I also see a lot of podcasts that the ones that drop off, I think they are missing a certain something. And I think that's the one thing that makes them interesting. There's some podcasts that I have been listening to for years. And I think the thing that they've got is that they are interesting. And I come back for more each and every week or each and every month or whenever they've got a new podcast. Those are the ones I come back to. So what makes them different is that they're different every time. They offer something different every time. There's some I've listened to, like 1 or 2 episodes or 3 or 4 episodes, and then it starts to feel like they're just retelling the same story again and again. So if you're keeping things fresh, if you're always offering something new and something interesting, that's what's going to keep people coming back. So the way you do that, I think, is not doing a podcast on your own. I think that's really hard to do. Get guests in or get another regular presenter with you to sort of bounce off of, and then just change the subject all the time. So this can be quite subtle. So you might have a theme for your podcast, like me and Ben have got the Full Frame, which is about photography, but we talk about all aspects of photography. So we talk about street photography. We've got one coming up about portrait photography. So there's lots of different aspects of photography and how we go about doing it that makes it different and interesting every single time. We're not just retreading the same ground in every episode. I would also recommend video in your podcast as well. So although audio is really important and people can just listen to your podcast on Spotify and Apple and stuff like that, but having video of it as well, firstly, people feel like they can connect with you on a visual level, and that does help build trust. But also you can get clips of that episode. So for every episode, if you did like an hour-long episode, you can get 10 clips out of every episode, and I think that's really worthwhile just to get that extra bit of promotion out there to get people watching and listening to the full episodes of your podcast. So that's it for this episode. If you want to find out more about how I can create podcasts and stuff like that, I'll put a link in the description, and feel free to have a look at that. And I'll see you next time. If you've got any other questions about podcasts, anything like that, do put them in the comments, and I'll see you next time.